Hello everyone, I'm Andy Rafael from etechnics.com and we're here at CES 2014. We're here with CyberpowerPC and we're just looking over a few of the products that they've got on show in their suite at the Palazzo. Now one of the things that's really caught our eye is this wonderful little box here. Now we all know that Steam is pretty much the heart of gaming these days, and I'm sure that Gabe Newell's bank balance really does show that is true. What we've actually got here is something that's sort of been in the pipeline for quite a long time now, with people, especially Valve, wanting people to be able to game in their living room. So instead of just having a HTPC, they want people to actually be able to have an immersive experience in their living room, be able to game and so forth. And what CyberPower have actually done is they've built this prototype, which straight away, even for a prototype, it looks absolutely amazing. It's obviously going to fit really nicely in with your living room, widescreen telly and so forth. And what they've actually done is they've sort of mocked up sort of two systems as a starting point. Now the first one is sort of Steam Machine A, and then that's basically going to be a starting point on the AMD side. So there is going to be two choices. You're going to be able to have AMD or NVIDIA. Now looking at the start of how this is going to progress, you could have an R9 270 in here, 2 gig GDDR5 with an AMD A6 6400K. Now that's going to start, I believe, at $499 US, which is a fantastic starting point. That's going to come with 8 gig of DDR3, 1600 megahertz, and a 500 gig hard drive. It's going to be enough for, you know, a fair few games, Battlefield 4, Call of Duty, whatever you want to play. There's going to be enough room for you. Now the joy of buying something like this from CyberPower is the fact that it is fully customizable. So if you don't want to go down the AMD route, you can always go down the NVIDIA Intel route. So they've got another system which I believe is around $699 US, I believe, and that's going to include a GTX 760, 2 gigabyte graphics card, and an Intel Core i3 4330. Once again, it's going to have 500 gig hard drive, SATA 3 7200 RPM, and the usual stuff you'd expect. Obviously, for connectivity options, it's got an MITX motherboard to fit into this wonderful small form factor, and has, of course, got AC, Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth. So it means that as soon as it's sitting underneath your widescreen LED TV, you're not going to have hundreds of cables going out the back. It's going to be sort of plug and play, off you go with the Steam OS, which is obviously something that we're going to hopefully look at a lot more in the future. They have actually got one of these on show. If I come over to here, you can see that they've actually got one basically playing a little demo. I have to warn you, you may be able to hear it. It's a little bit on the noisy side, but as I did say, it is just a prototype. So they have got the keyboard, mouse and everything hooked up to this one, and you can see a little bit of Portal 2 going on, and even you know, how it will actually interact with different controllers and so forth. So hopefully these are going to sort of start shipping Q2 2014, but it really comes down to sort of taking it from prototype stage onto the actual retail market, which may involve actually potentially looking at progressing from something like a GTX 760 or an R9 270 and going all the way up to a 290X or a GTX Titan, depending on if your budget permits. Now, for something this small form factor, having a Titan or a 290X in there is going to be fantastic, and I can't wait to see what CyberPower are going to do with that to try and keep heat, noise and everything down to a minimum, so that when you're playing you've got the very, very best experience. Really look forward to actually getting one of these in for review, and that's pretty much all we can really say on it right now, because there are a few details that we can't obviously comment on, but for now this is the CyberPower Steam machine, and we can't wait to get one in for review.